Future millionaires, we back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better investors, man. Salute to everybody rocking with the channel. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm to push this video out so more people can learn about what we're doing. Salute to everybody holding Shiba Inu, the entire Shib army. We about to get into it, man. First off, come join our private investment community, private stock market game. Got over 5,000 active investors in here. You want to get it in the line. So when I open it up for, it's an exclusive group. This is my private exclusive investment group. But from time to time, I open it up to the public. If you want to get immediate access to this group, then you must be one of my course students. Otherwise, you just, be waiting until I open up the door for y'all. But, it won't be too long. So also follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco. The same way the YouTube channel is spelled. Please be aware of scammers in the YouTube comment section as well as on Instagram. If they DM you first, most likely it is a scammer. Please do not lose your money. One of my subscribers sent $97 to a scammer. Please, I'm just trying to protect y'all money. Do not fall for any of their tricks. So we got some exciting news, here. We got some TA to do. I want to introduce a new indicator to y'all as well. Today we have our percentage price oscillator indicator, which is a momentum indicator that lets us know, basically, it's similar to the MACD, the moving average convergence, divergence indicator, which basically it's a lagging indicator, but allows us to understand, when most traders will enter or go long in a position. So this, basically in short, once people see this, you can go to your indicator tool, type in PPO, you'll be able to grab it. But when people see this cross over that zero, that is usually a buy signal. So also, people watch for. Normally with other trading platforms, you'll see a signal line on here that lets us know when this actually crosses, but on TradingView software it doesn't have that here. So we'll just go with it using the confirmation of crossing the zero. So another thing that I'm looking for here, which is why I just bought this dip, nicely a few thousand, is because if we look at our PPO indicator, we can find support at this previous area here. So I'm hoping that we can hold support. We fell exactly along to this area. Also, when we come and zoom in, now my RSI isn't really where I would have liked it to be. I would have liked us to be a little more oversold. So that way, it's just a little more confirmation that we're, buying at a better price, and, that a reversal is more likely to happen sooner. But also, if we look at a trend line here, we are moving in an upwards, trend. So this is a good sign here that the price is still, bullish. Also, let's zoom in on our main chart here. Let's look at what we're forming. So I see a few different things. Of course, we see this triangle pattern forming here. In short, I see a bullish descending triangle here because the sellers are pushing the price down here, but we are holding a solid support here. So I could throw a horizontal trend line here or a support line here to show, but you see where we're touching here. So we got the bottom here, bottom here, bottom here. That's a support area. While the price is pushing down, it shows that sellers are getting weaker and weaker, and it shows that the bulls or the buyers are, holding this area. So also I threw my trend line here along this range just to see, where the price is likely, the price action is likely to continue to move along. And we had this line here. So also what I did was drew, trend line here, just showing that we have a potential cup forming. So that lines up perfectly with our trend line that we have forming that still shows we're in an uptrend. Now if we look at this descending this bullish descending triangle, now this could still technically be, if you ask most traders, traditional traders, they will say a descending triangle is a bearish sign. But right now, with the other indicators that we have, with our PPO telling us that we're already under that zero mark, that is, shows me that the momentum is likely to reverse soon. And also on this bullish triangle, we're forming, a potential breakout here at this point, which is saying on approximately November 19th, we can start to see the price start to move out. Now, it could, do a quick breakout. We don't know exactly how that breakout will form, or the price can just begin to break out of this resistance level that we're trading in right here. So we zoom in even closer. you can see also we're trading right now. The price is approximately right along that. We're at 40, the 61.8% retracement range is 48.39. So we're just a little bit below that right now at 47.92. So that's why I threw a buy in there for a few thousand, because this is a key retracement zone right here, coming right up before a breakout. So hopefully this tells other, you know, traditional traders that the price is likely to turn around in this range, and we could see some movement like this. Now on the bad side, you know, I got to give you all the good and the bad. I can't just only say, you know, the price is always going to go up, because that's not, you know, it's not realistic to think that. So what I'm doing now is measuring the size of our flag to determine, you know, if we had a breakout to the downside, you know, where would it likely fall? Or if we had a breakout to the upside, you know, where would it likely go? So it's showing that if we did have a breakout to the downside, we could eventually trade along this trend here all the way back down to this 2 range, basically even further down to just about that 19 range. Do I see that likely happening with all the mass adoption coming into Shiba Inu? No, I do not. So now let's measure this breakout to the upside. Now what does that give us? That gives us a perfect, you know, if we do get that, it gives us a perfect breakout to start, you know, basically making that cup, finishing out this cup pattern here. So that would be nice to see that. That's what I'm expecting to see us to hit back into that 8 range pretty soon. So, you know, this is an easy double up basically from this point here. If we hit back to those 8 ranges, that's what I see most likely to happen. Not overnight, you know, it might take a few days to do this, because you got to remember the market can remain irrational longer than we can remain solvent. So that just means basically the market can act crazy longer than the average investor can hold their position. Most people, you know, some type of emergency will come up or something like that, you know, where they have to liquidate their position. And, you know, basically that's what we have to account for too. Every sale isn't paper hands. You know, sometimes real life things happen to people and they have to close positions earlier than they planned it or intended to. So that's something we have to keep in mind. But that's what the market is looking for. You know, that's a part of that market psychology, you know, expecting life to hit people, you know, expecting people to, you know, got to remember the average American is basically living paycheck to paycheck. So it's really easy to fix the system when you have a bunch of investors that, you know, are on you know, financially, basically 3 days before their next paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know, just a generalization right there. You know, it's not everybody, of course, especially not the people that are being, you know, better informed investors and wise with their money, but just, you know, the people that are, you know, at that point where they're trying to learn and they maybe haven't had this information taught to them yet. That's what's happening with a lot of people. So the market is banking on that, banking on people to, you know, panic, become emotional, you know, continue to see the price held down. Imagine people who bought up here, you know, and they're down 60% right now. You know, if you put in $10,000, you know, let's say someone who did not use proper risk management, someone who, you know, used bill money, somebody who took out a mortgage on a house, somebody who sold a vehicle, somebody who borrowed money from people, somebody who just got money that they weren't supposed to, you know, that they could not afford to lose. People doing that, putting in, you know, a certain amount at the top here. Imagine them pulling back 60%. Imagine if you borrowed $10,000 from, you know, your parents or, you know, a relative or something like that, a friend, and, you know, you told them, you promised them that, you know, that you had a good investment idea, it was going to take off. Now this is the average, you know, investor that you know, extended themselves into this investment, but, you know, they find some way to come up with the cash. You know, now they bet, which is basically a bet at this point, you know, that the price is going to continue to move up. This is what you call here a trap. So they were trapped here, bought in, the price pulled all the way back down 60%, leaving some people, you know, almost drowning and panicking and, you know, literally, like, you know, having some serious emotions, because now your $10,000 investment just went down to $4,000. You know, now they're thinking, how can I pay these people back, or how can I get, you know, get this money from this back, or, you know, I shouldn't have did it. And, you know, a lot of other, you know, emotional factors start to set in, which makes them even, you know, worse investor at that point, because now you're just trading emotionally. Once you start to invest and trade emotionally, you're toast, you know, and that's in a bad way. So you want to, you know, try to keep emotions out of it. That's why I say plan your trade and trade your plan. Stick to it. You know, that's a quote from Warren Buffett, you know, and he's the best to do it, you know, even though it's traditional stocks, you know, there's differences in crypto, but overall it's still the same game. This is a device to transfer hands, or to a device to transfer money from the hands of the impatient to the patient. So I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to be rude and, you know, say it like, you know, in a you know, a bad manner, but that's what it is, y'all. Look up the quote. Warren Buffett said it himself. I didn't make this quote up. You know, so if we understand that this is a device being used to, you know, transfer money from the hands of the impatient to the patient, why would you continue to be an impatient investor? Don't be impatient. Be patient. That way, the people that come in, you know, even, you know, groups of you know, it could be whales, or, you know, it could be other retail investors, it could be institutions, people that come in and try to make a quick buck and flip, you know, that money will be coming to us. Because why? We had time in the market versus trying to time the market. Of course, using technical analysis, we are trying to, you know, interpret this data to, in a sense, put a time on when we can expect certain things to happen or what's likely to happen. But we are not just sitting here saying, you know, we're not going to invest until everything lines up perfectly, all the stars are aligned, and then we make that $1 million play. That's not what we're waiting for. You know, we're just using this data to identify key buying areas based on key support levels. What is that? It's just a point in the chart where the price is not likely to fall below. So if you can buy at that support level and the price begins to turn around, then you start to see a profit. So hopefully we don't see this breakout to the downside. You know, that would be crazy. I don't understand why that would happen. You know, if, you know, it would have to be something super shady, because you got to think we just went through that FUD and a lot of the issues that we were facing from the circulating supply being increased or, you know, updated to its true amount. Whatever one is still unclear about that, but that didn't take us all the way out of, you know, into a complete downtrend from where we are right now. We are still holding this 61.8% range. Yes, we could start to move in a downtrend once we cross that 50% range. That shows that it's, you know, it could get shaky, but this is also the perfect, you know, pattern that we're seeing to potentially form out a cup and handle, which will give us another potential breakout outside of this area as well. And then we can target a breakout of, at this resistance line, we could throw a resistance there at where the cup would be basically broken out of or complete. And actually, we don't even need that there. We could delete that. We just throw it on top of here. Boom. And we could target that 12 range again. So, you know, I was calling that 11, just about that 1-1 range. But, you know, it's looking like we could just hit a little higher than that if things continue, you know, in the way that we're hoping. Y'all know I'm extremely bullish sheep, but, you know, either way, if it does break to the downside, break to the upside, regardless, I'm still holding. Even if we, you know, hit this level right here, you know, I would still be long term in sheep, you know. So this is just some technical analysis to start to paint the picture for y'all. You know, of course, you want to start to use the other things that I've been teaching y'all in the videos, you know, other indicators like RSI, volume, MACD, your Bollinger Bands as well. Let's take a look at those. Let's pull those out. And we got a lot of exciting news coming up, man. Okay, so it's not showing right now. Normally they let us, oh, here we go, right here. It is up already. So we got our Bollinger Band right here on, and remember, we're on the day chart. The day chart is a super mature, you know, outlook of what's happening, you know, for the day or for this asset. So the lower Bollinger Band is showing us that we can actually go all the way down to 4203 potentially. So y'all can set buy orders at that 4203, 4204 level if you wanted to, you know, snipe an absolute steal, you know, an absolute discount where you could possibly see the price flash down to and be bought right back up. That's how people catch those plays with those buy orders. Remember, I taught y'all about that, or excuse me, with those limit orders. So you set a limit order at the price of, you know, 42. Oh, you know, you could even do it at 4200 in case you want to catch it, just in case they pull it back a little bit more. And you can also set, you know, limit orders at, you know, different prices as well. That way, as you know, you'll get filled as it goes through those different areas. So let's say you put in a limit order at the, you know, let's say 4205 range, then you put in a limit order at the 4100 100 range, then you put in a limit order at the 44,000 range right there. You know, you can, just in case it keeps, you know, dipping, you're picking up more of the asset at that range. And you know, you always want to split out your money. You don't ever want to just take your entire nest egg and dump it in. You want to do something called dollar cost average. Spread it out over time. Be patient. You know, don't try to just hit a home run and knock it out the park right away. That's what the smart money is, you know, banking on, you know, dumb money to basically do. You know, if it's smart money, we got to have the opposite side called dumb money. You know, do not be dumb money. You know, be patient. Dollar cost average. Only risk what you're willing to lose, so that way you never become emotional. You could just look at it, you know, and be like, oh, that's fine. You know, or you can understand that, you know, I'm in for a longer period of time, so whatever the price is doing in the meantime doesn't really affect me. So reach out to me. I have a few seats left. Remember, I gave out the first 50 seats of my technical analysis course for 50% off the floor price. Those flew out off the shelf. Now the next 50 people were allowed to get the course at the floor price. Those seats are almost filled up. The price will be more than doubling after this. I'm trying to give y'all a chance, man. So tap in with me ASAP if you would like to learn technical analysis, to be able to do this on your own through you know, with other, you know, crypto stocks, indexes, you know, using it during options trading, forex trading. You know, this can be applied to anything with candlesticks and it's charted. So let me know via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Do not wait. You will miss your seat and the price will be more than double. Also, my event is still coming up. I will be releasing some more information. Y'all will be seeing a flyer on that soon. You know, this will be an exclusive event, but it will be major in an educational way. So stay tuned for that as well. Also, you know, don't forget to check the links and everything in the description section of this video. I got a lot of free resources and things down there for y'all. But now let's get into some of what we got going on with the market. I'm gonna just say it out the gate. You know, McDonald's is thinking about accepting Shiba Inu. If that happens, that is going to be absolutely crazy. And I can just tell y'all now that all these restaurants are not going to miss out on all this adoption. You know, so once, you know, one restaurant does it, we'll see the rest of the restaurants do it. You notice once one business started to accept SHIB, we started to see a lot of other businesses accept SHIB. AMC has also mentioned adding SHIB. The CEO said that they expect to list SHIB or start accepting SHIB as a form of payment within the next 4 months. This is what you call buy the rumor. You know what I'm saying? So depending on how long you are in SHIB, you know, some people would do what's called buy the rumor, sell the news, but I'm buying up the rumor. I'm 5 years plus with Da Vinci, the guy from, you know, that told us all to buy $1 in Bitcoin over 10 years ago. He has just joined the SHIB army. So that just, you know, extended my, you know, horizon potentially to 10 years plus, because imagine where the price will be in 10 years, y'all. We got to stop thinking small. It's not like, you know, unless you plan on, you know, unless you plan on not leaving any money for your family, unless you plan on dying anytime soon or something like that, then maybe. But if you plan on, you know, leaving something for your family, whatever the case, or, you know, and being around for, you know, the next 10 years plus, then this is this is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence, but I think this is a smart play. I think we have to pick a cryptocurrency that we believe in, that the community is strong enough that we believe it can be carried over the next 10 years. What other crypto in this landscape do we see being able to accomplish that? Right now, I think SHIB is the most poised to make that happen. So that is why I'm, you know, 10 toes down with the project, and I'm staying down for the come up. I believe we will see 1 cent, even if that is in 10 years. Do I believe it'll take 10 years to see 1 cent? No, I do not. But will I have a lot of money if it hits 1 cent in 10 years? Yes, I will. So for that purpose, I can, you know, just hold and, you know, hodl. So let's see. McDonald's said, we appreciate hearing your interest and continuously evaluate the payment experience. So, you know, that was a reply to SHIB Army 1365. So salute to the community that's getting out there and doing that work, doing that you know, awareness, you know, bringing, you know, new eyes onto, you know, SHIB and informing them about what we're doing here as a community. It's very, very important. You know, the community is almost the heartbeat to the project. In a sense, it is. You know, of course, a strong dev team as well, you know, that won't, you know, finesse us or, you know, rug pull us or something like that. But outside of that, you know, besides the contract and things like that, it's the community. And I believe once we get more investors into the SHIB army that hold higher positions in corporate, America, or in, in corporate areas around the world, and just all types of, professional areas, we'll start to see more and more mass adoption, and people begin to follow the leader. And then we get an effect of, basically that ripple effect of others seeing it happen, and it just begins to spread throughout, everywhere. Now, also remember, we got the metaverse, becoming a big thing right now. SHIB is, positioned outside of the native coins of each metaverse to be, one of the most popular coins to be traded in the metaverse. So I'm still extremely bullish on that. Remember, I told you a lot of the technology that might take SHIB to this 1 cent level has probably not even been created yet. And that's extremely exciting for me, because that just means we don't even understand what we still have ahead of us. But what I do understand is time in the market beats timing the market. So I would rather load up my bag now, because hindsight is 2020. Imagine 2 months ago you knew we would be at these levels. How much would you have invested 2 months ago if you knew we would be at where we are right now? That's what I want y'all to drop in the comment section. Let me know that. So looking back on that, you have to start to connect the dots, and don't continue to let history repeat itself and continue to sit on the sidelines and miss out. You have to do your due diligence, read the white paper, determine if you believe in this project, ask the team questions, join the Discord, join the communities, follow the influencers that believe in the project, and join the forums, ask questions, read, educate yourself. Become one of the most educated people on the project that you believe in most, and that will help you reduce the FUD. And FUD just stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt that you might have within yourself. So that way, you can, just be calm. So someone else said 552 million SHIB has now been burnt by bigger entertainment, including the 417 million that was burnt today at the live burn party on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who donated and supported this effort. To everyone else who said it's a scam, he was going to run with the money, well, I guess egg is on your faces. Enough FUD, and let's help each other. Let's help each effort. The next burn party is the 22nd of December. Hope to see you all there. So shout out to Bigger Entertainment for helping us reduce this supply. Shout out to everybody reaching out to the channel. I will get to y'all as soon as this video is over. So stay tuned for that. Also, someone says, I've been constantly playing song list burn, baby burn. Same, looping doesn't count. Yes, please don't mute and loop. Click play and let it play counts. What exactly constitutes looping? I wait for the play list to get almost done and then recycle the web page and start playing from the top again. That's not considered looping, is it? Someone said, I don't think so. I don't think that's considered looping. Someone said, I'm watching on YouTube, so muting the player doesn't count. What if you right click on the tab on a desktop and mute the site? Would that count? Someone said, I don't know if it would count. Honestly, I don't think they can track that, if you mute it from your computer. Maybe if you, honestly, I don't even think they can count if you mute it on YouTube, to be honest. They can't. And I don't hold me to that, but I strongly believe they can't track if you mute it. Maybe on their website, but if you're watching the playlist from YouTube, I'm not sure about if they can mute it, but I doubt it. So don't forget that the Shiba Burn channel on YouTube is now active. Half of ad revenue goes towards burning SHIB. So also, I think we can get some, SHIB burning going on here. Let me see if we can get, let's see. I'll burn. Hold on, let me do my calculations first. But we'll start a SHIB burn if I can get 100 hashtag burn SHIBs in the comment section. 100 hashtag burn SHIBs. I'll burn $100 worth of SHIB tonight. So y'all gotta if you hear this and you really want me to burn it, and I will post proof, I'm not doing no capping over here. I keep it 100 with y'all. So if we get 100 hashtag burn SHIB, I'll burn $100 worth of SHIB and post the proof tonight. So let's keep reading through this again, see what else we got. A lot of mass adoption happened. A lot of companies, businesses all around the world accepting SHIB. This is just, the rollout to the infrastructure that's about to, the bigger moves in the infrastructure we see about to happen, man. Y'all better get ready to buckle up y'all seatbelts. So shout out to CEO Adam Aaron said, so just how much do you love movies? Former CEO of Starwood Hotels, Norwegian Cruise Line, Vail Resorts, and Philadelphia 76ers. So this guy is not, The guy's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? If he sees some value in this project, we starting to see billionaires, and wise individuals, financial from, the financial industry start to, put respect on sheep. Y'all better connect the dots before we take off. Yes, they might manipulate the price a little bit more, try to shake a few more people out. But if they do, then just use some of that extra cash, some of that fiat you got laying around to buy the dip. Remember, you should not be buying. You don't use all your money, to buy the dip. Leave a little bit out so you can always buy the dip again, just in case, or once you hit that, have an investment plan of how much money you want to invest into a project. Once you hit that cap, that's fine. So let's say total, your goal is to hold, 1 billion sheep. Once you hit that goal, that's fine. You can stay there, or, 500 million, or, 5 billion, 10 billion, or, even smaller than that. If your goal is 1 billion, or 1 million sheep, or 10 million sheep, or, let me know your sheep goal. Comment your sheep goal, put the amount and put my sheep goal is, X amount. So I can know and, see where we are as a community. Let me know. So, with me, my goal is just to keep buying throughout this entire time. I'm just going to keep buying the dips over time. That's how you get rich. I'm trying to teach y'all the way. This is not financial advice, but it is financial education. And you should, take it very, very seriously if you would like to change your life. Financial freedom is real. It is real. It is something that, it's an unbelievable feeling, and my goal too with this channel is to help as many people reach that, state as possible. So shout out to y'all that's continuously reaching out to the channel. Those that want to grab the course, I will be reaching out to you. Again, there's only a few seats left. If you want to take your investing to the next level and get my technical analysis course, there's only a few seats left before that price more than doubles. This is financial advice to, if you are interested, to get it before the price more than doubles. It just makes sense to do that. So, a lot of y'all made, a lot of money where y'all don't mind what price y'all get it at. That's fine. But, I'm trying to, save y'all some money for those that are interested in getting it. And remember, you do not have to get this course. You can watch my videos on my channel and learn for free 99. You do not have to spend a dime on this channel. But, for those that want to fast track it, take it a little bit faster, more serious, and, at that point where they have more than $1,000 invested into crypto, then I highly suggest this course for you. So also, I wanted to announce that my mindset course is also it's in production right now. I'm putting that course together. So I'm doing a few limited slots on that as well. So I'm going to do a very, very limited slots. Very, very, very few limited slots for these first 10 people that want to grab that before I open it up to my first 50 people. So if you want to secure a slot for my mindset course, please hit me immediately after this video. The price on that will be starting off at $300 for those first 10 people. Please do not miss this opportunity. If you want to learn how to develop a more solid mindset into, investing, into trading, learning how to control your emotions, learning how to, unlock more, potential inside of yourself, then this is a course for you. For y'all that, are having trouble with the mindset part of it, I definitely recommend it for you. So again, that's for the first 10 people. It will be at $300. Do not miss this opportunity if you're interested in developing a more solid investing mindset. It will go fast. It will probably be going by tonight once this video releases. So hit me up via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. So someone here said, still not selling. Don't care what life throws at me. Sheep army. So, prayers for this person right here. He was in a car accident, and just shows that, no matter what life throws at him. That's what I was explaining a little bit earlier. When people, life situations hit people, they're forced to, close positions a little earlier than intended. And that's what we can see here. So we send the prayers for, who is this? Frequent Variety 136 and their family. Someone here said, finally reached my sheep goal of 300 million. So again, drop in the comment section. Let me know, what is your sheep goal? Also, we will be talking about metaverse tokens. I will be covering some of those today. So stay tuned for that video coming up next. You don't want to miss this. This is going to be big. So people just saying, don't panic. Local car shop is accepting the good stuff. So shout out to this car shop. I'm not sure exactly where that is. Y'all can come check this article out if y'all want to. But my point is just to highlight that the adoption is happening. So someone else 8 hours ago asked, how's everyone feeling about sheep today? So let's look at a little of the sentiment. So someone said just holding like I have for 8 months. So good. Someone says bought another 12 million at 49. Someone says effing great. Another person said feeling great, sold it at 48, then rebuying when it hits new all-time high. So that person, you know, obviously is having a joke saying that they're gonna sell it low and buy it again high. That's the opposite of what you want to do. You want to buy low and sell high. Now, you know, a lot of people don't like me to, you know, they feel I'm teaching, you know, or encouraging day trading, which I'm not trying to do that, but I got to keep it real with y'all and tell y'all what other investors or traders will do. They'll buy the price low and they'll sell it off at a point where it hits a resistant point, at a high point, and they'll wait for the retracement, you know, for it to pull back, and they'll buy that dip again and enter that position and buy up even more tokens. So that's what I'm trying to, you know, just inform y'all on. So also someone said, why would you buy? So they're being sarcastic. Someone said LFG. Buying more. Someone said, how you feel on the daily during crypto investing doesn't matter. I'm down right now. 4 days from now, it may look like yesterday again, but months from now, that is when I'll have something pertinent to say about my sheep. So this person has the right mindset. Shout out to Hammer Jammer. You know, you want to have a long-term outlook on this investment. This is an investment. This is not a gamble. You know, you could gamble, come in with that type of mindset, but most likely you're going to get wrecked. And that's why I try to teach y'all, you know, how to use technical analysis. So, you know, the new investors that come into this project, they're not just jumping all over the place, buying things at the ultimate high, and then, you know, seeing a 60% retracement. You know, I teach y'all how to wait for the dip. You know, a lot of people say buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. How many people have ever taught you when to buy the dip, or how to identify the dip in the chart, or what indicators to use to line them up to buy the dip? You know, that's what I'm trying to show y'all over here. So, you know, let me know if y'all appreciate this information in the comment section. You know, we got a little sentiment in there, a little technical analysis, a little market psychology. You know, I try to tell y'all, this is not just a YouTube video. This is more like a class. I'm thinking about buying some land inside the metaverse on Sandbox and building, you know, the first metaverse university or college. So I'm thinking of personally taking, you know, a few investors from my private investment community, or, you know, subscribers from the channel that are at a certain level, you know, possibly a $10,000 investment or higher, and we pool together and buy some land. So let me know, what do y'all think about that? Because once we buy that land, we can, you know, hire developers to develop on the land and, you know, create other opportunities as well, which y'all want to stay tuned for this next video that will go into a lot more detail with. But we can do things like, you know, create a school, you know, in the metaverse, you know, charge an actual tuition, and holders and investors that, you know, help build the school will receive reflections or dividends, you know, from, you know, the tuitions and the people that are, you know, joining that, you know. So let me know, because this is something that, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, getting into very, very soon. So, you know, if you let me know, you know, if you're one of those serious people at that level where, you know, I'm not trying to deal with a lot of people. So only if you're at that level, you know, where you can comfortably possibly do 10K. It's not set in stone yet, but those are the people that, you know, are potentially in that range that I'm looking to possibly, you know, team up with and, you know, make this happen. This is a new idea. Remember, you know, haven't done this before. The metaverse is all new space. So, you know, you have to be open-minded with this as well, if that is something that's interesting to you. So email me DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com if that is of interest to you. Put in the subject line metaverse investment. Let me know. So also, let's keep going, you know, because things are shaking up around here, you know, and we don't want to just sit on the sideline. You know, I want to also have us involved in, you know, the development side of things as well. So we're not just, you know, only consumers of everything that, you know, is put out. And that way also with us, you know, being developers as well, you know, we get to have, you know, we have a community here, so we have more trust in ourselves than, you know, a lot of these other projects where, you know, we don't even get to see who the developer is. The developer isn't docs. We don't know any of the team. You know, we have actual community here with us inside of our private investment community. A lot of us, you know, we know each other names, you know, we see our pictures all the time, you know, and we actually communicate with each other. So let me know if that's of interest to y'all. So also, congratulations to the army. We hit that 2 million followers on Twitter mark. So, you know, that's dope. This is just, you know, us becoming, you know, bigger and bigger. It's happening slowly but surely. So again, you know, just stay down for the come up, you know, give it, you know, some time. I think in the next month, you know, a lot of people are going to be very, very happy, you know, and even if they try to shake us and manipulate it for a while, because they did come shake the game up with that circulating supply manipulation, by, you know, even the new year, it's gonna be crazy, y'all. Things are gonna be moving awfully fast. So again, let's see what else we got here. First thing you would buy if SHIB hits 1 penny. So let me know. Someone said I got the first thing I'm holding will cover ramen price. So let me know, what would you buy? What's the first thing you're gonna buy if SHIB hits a penny? I'll just say when SHIB hits a penny, because it's only a matter of time. But that's all we got for this video, really. You know, you can reach out to me. A few seats left at the floor price for my technical analysis course. Remember, these are different courses. Also, for the first 10 people, this is like a off the, you know what I'm saying? This is a offer that will only be today. You know, this will be gone by today. If you want to, you know, pre-order my mindset course, then reach out to me ASAP via email with mindset course in the subject line. Again, it will be $300 for the first 10 people. Do not wait. It's gonna be higher ASAP. Y'all know how my courses do. They're all bangers. I drop nothing but hits. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be a lot of value in this course, you know, being serious. But you know, just let me know, man. I'm ready to take a lot of people to that next level. We got a lot of people that hit that, you know, 6-figure mark inside of our community. A few people touch that 7-figure mark. You know, shout out to K-Rock and as well as a few others. But let me know. Also, if y'all want to do that burn, if we get 100 hashtag burn SHIB in the comment section, I will burn $100 worth of Shiba Inu and post proof. So let me know all that. Appreciate y'all for pulling them over on the channel. That's all we got for this video, and we are out.